The trial may have ended, but shocking new details continue to leave us perplexed and bamboozled. Johnny has revealed that it was actually Amber that destroyed their penthouse. In one of the most infamous trials of the last century, Johnny and Amber went toe-to-toe in order to portray the other as the aggressor, and Amber always claimed that Johnny was very destructive. It's now come to light that Amber was the one who actually damaged their penthouse, and this is sure to further ruin her credibility and believability. Could this have any impact on her appeal? The all-famous penthouse owned by notorious Depp-Heard couple has seen its fair share of drama and questionable occurrences, so it isn't a surprise that news surrounding it still coming back as a bit of a shock. Amber Heard and her sister had previously heavily claimed that Johnny Depp had attacked them both at the penthouse and also damaged it on several occasions. But Johnny has claimed in defiance about who actually destroyed the penthouse. He says it's Amber Heard. It's a twist in the tale for sure and leaves a lot of questions up in the air. So let's take a look at what evidence both sides actually have for it. The jury in Johnny Depp's divorce trial against Amber Heard watched a video that showed Depp destroying his kitchen in a fit of rage before pouring himself a large glass of wine. Depp is heard screaming "motherfucker" and kicking cupboards in the kitchen of his West Hollywood home in the 2016 footage, which was recorded by Heard. As Heard asks what happened, Depp grabs a glass out of the cabinet and smashes it closed, appearing to break part of the door. "Nothing happened this morning, you know that?" Heard says before more smashing can be heard off-screen. Depp is seen pouring himself wine into the glass and telling Heard, "You wanna see crazy? I'll give you fucking crazy," before he sees the camera and grabs it. Whitney Enriquez said about the 2015 fight where Amber woke her up late in the night and said Johnny Depp was cheating on her.
It was a fight. They were saying really nasty things to one another. Johnny runs up the stairs. He comes up behind me, strikes me in the back. I hear Amber shout, "Don't hit my sister." She smacks him, lands one.
Enriquez says that she and Depp were once close and used to drink and do cocaine together at times, but eventually the actor started to assert more control over Heard, trying to dictate her career choices and alienating her from her network of friends. It was hard to watch, Enriquez said. Part of the testimony focused on the night of March 23, 2015, when Enriquez said Heard came into her room. She lived next door to the couple in an apartment paid for by Depp, and said that Depp was cheating on her. Enriquez went to their penthouse and found Debbie Lloyd, Depp's personal nurse, and Travis McGivern, one of his security guards. Enriquez says Depp first denied an affair and then said that he was cheating on Heard, but it was Heard's fault. Enriquez alleged that the couple began yelling terrible things at one another. She, Heard, and Lloyd were at one time perched on a mezzanine area that overlooked the penthouse's bottom floor. She claimed that Depp raced up the stairs and struck Enriquez in the back after throwing a Red Bull can at the back of Lloyd, who didn't flinch. Enriquez recalled that Heard slapped Depp after screaming, "Don't strike my effing sister," causing McGivern to sprint up the stairs.
But by that time, Johnny had already grabbed Amber by the hair with one hand and was whacking her repeatedly in the face with the other as I was standing there.
Enriquez said, adding that the security guard pulled them apart while she took Heard back to her penthouse. Enriquez said that as they left, she could hear Depp calling them vulgar names and that he was screaming like an animal. She said she could hear things being smashed, and when she went back to their penthouse the next day, there was broken glass and the place was destroyed. So that seems very interesting and damning of Depp indeed. So why does he claim that it was actually Amber that destroyed the penthouse? Well, the truth may lie in the lies of Whitney Enriquez and other people who took to the stand for Amber Heard. In the midst of all the controversy, Jennifer Howell's name surfaced. She was brought up by Enriquez while Depp's team was cross-examining her testimony. Howell, who has apparently been referred to as Enriquez's picked sister and close friend, has purportedly contradicted what Heard's sister has stated in a statement provided to the court. Howell noted that Enriquez's testimony from the 2020 UK trial and said that she was told the exact reverse of what had been put forth in court. The woman's statement was read in the court that stated, "Whitney told me she tried to stop her sister Amber from hitting and attacking Johnny on the stairs. Whitney said she tried to intervene to stop Amber from going after Johnny. Amber nearly pushed Whitney down the stairs. She told me she was worried Amber was going to kill Johnny. She told me she had endured that kind of abuse her entire life, first from her father and then from Amber, who she said was extremely violent. This throws not only Whitney's testimony into doubt, but also everyone that testified for Amber. Can they have been trusted to tell the truth as much as they were? There is even more telling evidence that Amber's sister lied just to protect her, and even more evidence that she did it out of fear for her more powerful, influential sibling. The actor's finger was severed during a fight between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, according to one of the craziest allegations from the entire trial between Depp and Heard. Although Amber Heard strongly denied cutting it off, new evidence shows that she did. It originates from Jennifer Howell's testimony, which wasn't presented as evidence during the trial. Howell's testimony was shown at the trial, but only a small part of it. The following quotes were left out, and she goes, "She cut off his finger, she cut off his finger." And then she bolted out the door and was like, I gotta call somebody. It was Amber and Johnny, and she apparently had thrown a bottle and cut off his finger, is what Enriquez reported when she came back in from whoever she talked to outside. The woman further mentioned that Enriquez moved in with her as she was terrified of her sister. Howell said that Enriquez told her that Depp continued to check in on her and called her sis while she called him brother. Howell claimed that Enriquez had told her that she suffered alleged physical and psychological injuries by Heard after experiencing abuse at the hands of their father during childhood. She alleged that Enriquez told her Heard attacked her and threw a glass of red wine at her during their time in New York, possibly during the Tribeca Festival or the Adderall Diaries premiere. Also, there is video evidence of Whitney confirming Amber Heard used to beat her. Even more evidence of a person who committed abuse towards the person closest to her. If it's possible that Amber can physically attack and severely injure people close to her, then it's very possible that she also destroyed the penthouse. Now, let's see what the internet thinks of all of this. One Twitter user said, imagine @RealAmberHeard as a nobody who spent 21 years in Hollywood trying to be somebody, and all she did was start a lie to keep someone else's penthouse and keep their residents by fabricating abuse to get a false restraining order from being thrown out. Another Twitter user said, even one false claim lends doubt to all cases. Amber Heard basically destroyed the Me Too movement, which was originally for all genders involved in SA. That's why serious crimes need serious proof. People guilty of murder being exonerated causes backlash of other convictions. One other user was in the opinion that an observation on the people still attacking Johnny Depp, if you think he's an abuser, stick to that. Insults to his musical abilities, possible erectile dysfunction, addiction, acting ability, or fame are just a form of abuse in itself and completely undermines your argument. This person might be onto something. No, even the Freeloading 5 never saw Johnny Depp abusing Amber. Why would they continue living on Penthouse's same building with someone who supposedly beat and raped their friend? Because he didn't. One user had a different opinion. I want everyone who enabled Johnny Depp held accountable too. Amber was drugged, beaten, and raped. She testified that she would scream out for help, but nobody would ever come to help her. His staff stood by, heard her screams, and did nothing. #give Amber her voice back. That will be all for this video. Do you think it really was Amber that destroyed the penthouse? Or was it Johnny when he was in a drunken rage? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.